Before we get started, make sure to turn on post notification and subscribe to the channel. How much money are WWE superstars making in 2020? WWE is the biggest wrestling company in the world with incredible wealth, and that allows its WWE superstars to earn some fantastic money. WWE has some amazing athletes, all of which have high demands. In order to keep those wrestlers under contract, it is important for WWE to treat its talents right. Considering the fact wrestlers have to pay for their own food, hotel accommodation, and travel between towns outside of flights, it is certainly important that WWE pay its wrestlers enough. During a recent report from the Mirror, the 2020 wages of many of WWE superstars have been revealed. So who are WWE's highest earners? Starting at the bottom with the lowest earners of the confirmed numbers, there are several members of the women roster currently earning $80,000. Both members of the Riot Squad, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, find themselves in this pay bracket, with WWE veteran Tamina and Mandy Rose also earning this much per year. Next up is the pay bracket between $100,000 to $200,000, which once again features several members of the women roster. Mandy Rose's former tag team partner Sonya Deville has a slight edge on her, earning $100,000, with former Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax also earning the same. Former Miss Money in the Bank Carmella is next, earning $120,000, while Naomi is currently on a $180,000 salary, which is certainly well earned due to her veteran status within the company. Once again, it is the women who dominate those who earn between $200,000 to $300,000, with Lana, Dana Brooke, and the longest running SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley all earning $200,000. Meanwhile, two of the top names in WWE's women's division right now, as the current champions Asuka and Sasha Banks, are both earning $250,000. There are several women earning $300,000 on the WWE roster right now, with both Mickie James and Natalya bringing home that much money, as two of the real veterans of the locker room. Meanwhile, WWE legend Brie Bella is still under contract with the company, also earning $300,000. However, her twin sister has a slight edge on her, as she earns a little more on $350,000, which is the same wage as Alexa Bliss, who's currently thriving by working alongside Bray Wyatt. There are several wrestlers who are earning fairly big money, and there's a real jump in pay from Alexa Bliss to the next earner, which is Charlotte Flair. The Queen is currently earning $550,000, giving a clear indication as to how WWE views her. Samoa Joe is earning an impressive $800,000, despite the fact that he isn't even working in the ring right now. Meanwhile, Big Show is bringing in just $50,000 more than that. Then WWE legend Kane finds himself still bringing in $900,000, which is an incredibly impressive sum of money for the very limited days he works right now. But there's an even more surprising name earning the same amount of money, as Jinder Mahal finds himself on the same pay scale, which clearly came following his WWE Championship victory. Now we hit the $1 million stage, with wrestlers earning some serious money. Two WWE veterans in Sheamus and Jeff Hardy both find themselves earning that much money, with Bray Wyatt also being in this bracket. As well as that is the man, Becky Lynch, who is also bringing an incredible $1 million. However, she's not the highest paid female wrestler in the company. That's because her rival Ronda Rousey is actually earning $1.5 million, and she's still under contract with WWE despite having not competed since WrestleMania 35. Top WWE superstar Dolph Ziggler is also bringing in that much money, which is something he absolutely earned during his lengthy stint with the company. The money only continues to rise from this point, with Kevin Owens earning incredible $2 million, which shows how highly he's rated by WWE after his explosion from NXT. Meanwhile, both The Miz and the recently retired Undertaker are earning $2.5 million, which is certainly very impressive. Seth Rollins is the next highest earner, which isn't a big surprise considering how much he has achieved during his time with WWE as a multi-time world champion, and he earns $3 million for that. AJ Styles is slightly above him, which is likely down to the experience factor and how many years he has been around the industry, which is why he earns $3.6 million. The Viper Randy Orton earns $4.5 million, which he has more than earned throughout his incredible wrestling career. However, he is topped by Roman Reigns, who has an incredible $5 million contract, which is understandable as the face of the company. However, the man who has been considered the face of the company for over a decade is still earning slightly more, as John Cena brings in $8.5 million. But the highest earner this year was Brock Lesnar, who earned an incredible $12 million. However, his contract is now out with WWE, and it remains to be seen if WWE will bring him back. Perhaps the company will need to pay him even more to make that happen. What do you think of all these salaries? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel.